What is up, everybody? This is Cody, aka DFS Prodigy, coming to you live breaking down this upcoming Saturday NFL slate. Before we get like me, definitely subscribe. I turned off the Raiders and Chargers game. It's 42-0. It's about halftime. It's wild that the Raiders are doing this to the Chargers. Brandon Staley, your last hope is Philip Rivers and LT. But we're here to break down the Saturday slate. So I'm excited about it. I'm excited to have football on Saturday, and we have games on Sunday, of course. So let's break down the slate. Jared Goff, 6'5" against Denver. He's your highest priced option at 6'5". I mean, we don't have the elite of the elite quarterbacks, but hey, there's some options here. So, Jared Goff, one of my favorite options against Denver. Russell Wilson against Detroit. He's consistent. He'll get you 16 to 18 fantasy points. I'm not really going there. Jake Browning looked great last slate to 24 fantasy points or 24 DraftKings points. You can't go wrong with a guy like Jared Goff right now. Again, I know these performances hasn't been the greatest, but against Denver, he should be able to get it done. Nick Mullins is the interesting talking point. I know three. I know three isn't the greatest. It's not. It's definitely not. But against Cincinnati, I mean, he could be your leverage spot at $5,000 to allow you to spend up for a guy like Jahmyr Gibbs, for a guy like Justin Jefferson if he plays, Sam Brown, Chase, Pittman Jr., Sutton. You have receivers on the slate that are going to pop off. So I don't mind going to a guy like Nick Mullins. I know, I know it's scary. I get it, but you can find value. You can find value with Nick Mullins. At the running back spot, Jonathan Taylor's out. It's going to be Zach Moss once again, and man, it is not. It is so annoying. He'll get you like 7 carries at the goal line and not score when he's been chalked the past 2 weeks. But I still like him at 6'2". Jamario Gibbs and David Montgomery, the flipper flop, that you can play both. I wouldn't mind running both in the lineup to be different with one of the flex. I get it. I get it. Joe Mixon, 6'6". Brown is getting into his workload, and Brown's looked great. Chase Brown, 8 for 25, 3 for 3 with 80 yards and a TD. He's knocking it out of the park. Alexander Madison, Ty Chandler season 5-3. I mean, he's catching passes out of the backfield. So he's an option. Warren, 5-2, and an elite matchup. Pass catching ability, 5-2. I like that a ton. There's a lot of running backs alike. Receivers, we need to watch the news for Justin Jefferson. I don't know if he's going to play. He took a huge hit. Again, if he's in, I like him at 8-1, but just be wary of the injury. Sam Brown, 7-9. I like him with Jared Goff stacks, of course. Jahmyr Chase. He looked good with Jake Browning last game or the against Jacksonville. Last game was kind of a dud. Sutton, 6-4. I kind of like Jared Judy at 4-7 instead. I know Judy's been frustrating. I get it. The target's still getting there. Jordan Addison, if you want to play Nick Mullins, go to Jordan Addison. George Pickens 4.8's okay. Deontay Johnson's okay at 5-2. By the way, I'm not playing Mitch. I'm gonna go and tell you that right now. Going to the tight end spot. Laporta, Hawkinson, your two best options. I love Hawkinson here in my stacks with Nick Mullins. Laporta, yeah, with your stacks of Jared Goff. I love that option too. Both defenses cannot stop tight ends. Freiermuth, I'm not really getting to. Hudson, I'm not really getting to. But I'm going to be the donkey that plays Nick Mullins in a lineup. I have to. I think with Hawkinson and Jordan Addison and then running back with David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs and St. Brown, it can work. It can work. Um, but this breaks down the Saturday slate for us, though. Thank you for tuning in. It was a great day for us and everybody. Have a good one.